Hi now, beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's a very lovely day in Dublin and it's almost 5 p.m. and I am going into town and I will be using the Dublin bus. So I am going to take you along and show you how to use the Dublin bus. If you're new in Dublin and you don't know how to get to the Dublin bus, I will show you around, so watch until the end. Almost blinded by the sun. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. Okay, just admiring the apartments just behind me, and they are newly built. They're quite expensive, so okay, so I'm just going to take you into the process of actually paying for a lip card. You have to use your mobile phone to scan the card. There are some instructions that at the back of the card. You just scan the codes there, and then it will appear on your screen, and then you can top up with any amount of money that you want. And like I mentioned, you will get this lip card in any convenience store in Ireland, and it depends. I think it's about €5. I'm not sure. And then you can top it up with any other amount of money. You can use this card in the train. You can use it in the bus, but you cannot use it in the taxis. No. So if you are in Ireland for a short period of time, you can still use this card. But if you are in Ireland for a long period of time, you have to register this card. You will send it to wherever there is some instructions online to do that. And then there has to be a picture of yourself on that card so that you can regularly use the card to top up and use it on public transport every day. So it's quite very convenient. And if you are using the Dublin bus on that day, and within an hour you pay maybe about €2, €2.50, and you use it again within an hour, it's free. But then the value of it goes up depending on how often you use the card. So it saves you money. It saves you time as well. So I'm going to walk to the bus stop. I think it's about 5 minutes from my house. So if you go on to Google as well, it will tell you just how many minutes of a walk you can from where you are to the bus stop. And it will give you options whether you want to use the bus, the taxi, the train, whatever you want to use. So it's quite handy to always navigate yourself with your Google Maps. Love the view there. The sun is bright and shiny. Have you ever wondered what would we do without Google Maps? When I used to live in Ireland, there was none of that, and I did survive pretty much well, but now I can't. Okay, so you see that yellow button there, that's a sign of a Dublin bus. If you see that, you know you'll get a Dublin bus somewhere very near to you. So just wait there and look at the timetable just behind you. You will see the bus coming towards you, and then you have to put your hands up and stop the bus. Otherwise, otherwise the bus driver will just pass without stopping. So you have to make sure that you put your hands up. What a lovely sunny day. Okay, so when you go on to the bus stop, there is this pole. For some reason, it wasn't recording the time properly, but the time was very clear. So you have to look at that pole, and there is a time number, the bus number, and then the time that bus is going to be there at the bus stop. So just look up, and then you will have a look and see at what time your bus will arrive. Okay, so this is one of the convenience store that you can get your Leap card top up if you don't want to do that online. So you can just go into the store and top up over the counter. Okay, so you have two options to pay. You can pay by giving the card to the driver, and then he can just tap it on. Or you can pay, there's a machine just when you look on the right hand side, there's a machine there. You can just tap in, and then it will deduct the amount of money for that, the fair price for the day or something like that.
I'll see, because it's my first days in that unit, so I don't know if I can, but technically I can decide to have 2 days off.
So like I mentioned, you can also use the same card to travel on this particular train or tram. We call it tram in Ireland. It just goes around Dublin. So on this particular day, I went to the Ivy Park in the city center, not too far from the Grafton Street. So I was meeting up with friends for a picnic. It was a lovely day, so I just thought, let me just add this to content. So enjoy the scenery and enjoy Dublin. The bus drivers are usually very friendly. If you're lost, you just ask them any questions. They will give you directions. If they don't know, they will let you know as well. So yeah, and generally people in Ireland, they are nice. So if you're lost, just ask.
How were you filming today?
So this was meant to be a sunny day in Ireland, but it was still a little bit cold. So if you're new to Ireland, I would advise familiarize yourself with the public transport. Get to know how things work, and eventually you'll get the hang of it. So welcome to Ireland. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.